Now's the time to spring into savings on a new Mazda at Team Mazda. Right now, get 1.9% financing on the new 24 Mazda CX-5, named the #1 compact SUV. The time to save is now on your new Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. A mother is now facing a murder charge in the death of her 5-month-old baby. Baton Rouge police say Shaylin Ewing was originally arrested on a charge of second-degree cruelty after doctors say the baby was hospitalized, showing signs of shaken baby syndrome. 3 days later, that child died, and the autopsy showed that it was from blunt force trauma. Ewing was out on bond when the charges were upgraded. She has since been taken back into custody, this time on the first-degree murder charge. Bond has been set for Kentrell Golden, the rapper known as NBA Youngboy, in his prescription drug fraud case. A judge in Utah granted a $100,000 bond. He's back in court for that case in July. It's important to remember that the federal judge here in Baton Rouge is considering revoking Golden's bond on a separate gun charge. So even if he is set free in Utah, he may be taken back into custody immediately. Former LSU star Glenn Big Baby Davis has been sentenced to 40 months in prison plus 3 years of supervised release. The verdict comes after a 2023 conviction alleging that Davis attempted to defraud the NBA's health care benefits plan. Over 20 NBA players have been sentenced in relation to that scheme. Davis was also ordered to pay $20,000 in restitution. Now let's take a look outside on this hot Thursday leading into the weekend. Let's get to Jeff Morrow with a look at the forecast. Jeff?
Yeah, we've seen those temperatures climbing into the 90s, Tisha, once again for today, but we're also keeping an eye out for some storms off towards our west. I'm going to circle in 2 areas that we're going to be keeping a close eye on. See some of this moisture here in southwestern Louisiana, and then these thunderstorms here in the Central Plains. So we're going to be watching this one first for individualized storms that may move into our area, and then these storms are expected to cluster together and then sweep across southeast Louisiana and southwestern Mississippi as we go into the overnight. So far, a lot of this rain and thunder shower action has dissipated as it arrives closer to our viewing area. As you can see here with our live First Alert Radar Network, pretty quiet right now, even for southwestern Louisiana and for us here in southeastern Louisiana, but may not remain that way. We've seen the enhanced risk for severe weather get pushed farther south with the latest update from the Storm Prediction Center this afternoon. So that elevates the severe weather risk for areas closer to the state line, including the Florida parishes. For Metro Baton Rouge, still kind of included in that slight risk for severe weather. Damaging wind remains the primary concern, but hail and an isolated tornado can't be completely ruled out. Bottom line, just have a way of being alerted as you head to bed for tonight, because this could be an overnight arrival for storms. Here's a look at Futurecast again. Some of these individualized showers we'll be keeping an eye on as we make our way through the evening hours, but you can see Futurecast keeps those just a little bit farther towards the north, but not out of the question. They could intensify here farther towards the south. Then we're going to wait for the clustering of thunderstorms, and you can see those kind of rolling in the pre-dawn hours on Friday. Damaging wind threat will be the main concern here, maybe even a pocket or two of hail, but then as we get towards the morning start, that's when things will start to settle down here locally. Real quickly, let's talk about your Thursday evening commute. You can see we've got delays in both directions of I-10 right now through the city. Pretty heavy congestion here at the 10-12 merge. Right now from the Mall Bluebonnet area to the I-10 bridge, we're at 22 minutes. I-10 at LA 415, that is where the tail end of the eastbound delays begin. You can see that is slowing down your drive from Gross Tate to the Baton Rouge side of the bridge at 38 minutes. Average speed 25 miles per hour through that stretch. US 190 is your alternate route. Tisha?
Jeff, thank you. Well, we are following some new developments from Livingston Parish. The Department of Health has determined the water samples sent from Killian's water well are contaminated with bacteria. The emergency will require the well to be completely shut down, and the town will have to bring back those expensive water trucks. Officials say the well and tank will be scrubbed and chlorinated multiple times. Town leaders believe that cleaning process will take several days. Leaders were already struggling to figure out how to pay for the major repairs that are needed before these results came in. And stay tuned to 9 News at 4. Our Dion Guillory will have the latest updates as the town works to cope with another setback. And remember, the 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in our area. If you haven't already, be sure to download the 9 News app. I'm Tisha Powell. Thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. And remember, join us again in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4.
If you're looking for the perfect companion for family fun and adventure, or wanting to find adventure beyond the ordinary, experience all that the Toyota Tundra has to offer. Save on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.